10 ways to boost your self-confidence. Self-confident people have the belief that they possess the characteristics, talents, and intelligence necessary to achieve success, even in the most difficult of circumstances. Confidence in the job can be an extremely important factor in one's overall level of success. Gaining confidence can make you less anxious and stressed out, as well as increase your motivation and ambition. However, self-confidence is something that must be learned, as not everyone possesses it naturally and must instead learn how to cultivate their inner power. In this video, we will detail 10 measures that you can follow to help you build your self-confidence and use it in the job. These steps will assist you in becoming a more confident person overall. Number 10. Participate in training for professional advancement. Building up the expertise required for your career might have a positive effect on your self-assurance in general. You can improve the way you perform in your role by boosting your overall skill level or developing a specific skill further. For example, if you work in the information technology industry, learning a new coding language can help you improve the way you perform in your role. This can have a good effect on increasing your confidence. Consider participating in training geared at professional development or skills development. You may, for instance, enroll in a course or go to a training seminar to learn new approaches to project management. Alternatively, you could obtain the information you need to add to your qualifications by reading journals or books. Number 9. Acquire some new abilities. Learning completely new abilities or continuing your education can affect your general confidence, which is just as long-lasting as the effect that enhancing your existing skills might have. Deciding to work on your development can assist in enhancing your self-assurance because it allows you to evaluate both your talents and your motivation to improve your knowledge. If you learn a new talent and put it to use at work, you will be able to boost your productivity, improve your ability to maintain organization, and feel more confident about taking on new responsibilities. Number 8. Style yourself for success. Think about getting a professional outfit and working on your appearance so that it matches the standards that are expected in the office. If you are required to adhere to a business casual dress code, for instance, you might want to consider donning a pair of casual slacks rather than a pair of denim jeans. In a similar vein, you should avoid dressing informally for significant events such as conferences, board meetings, or other presentations, all of which often require formal wear appropriate for a business setting. Number 7. Get out of your established routine. Putting into practice this approach for raising confidence can be challenging, but stepping outside of your comfort zone can be one of the most effective ways to gain more confidence in your professional life. You'll be forced to step outside of your comfort zone. However, if you concentrate on your abilities, how you would deliver the presentation and the presentation itself, rather than worrying about the mistakes you could make or the shame you might cause, you would be able to overcome that anxiety and, more generally, improve your work confidence. Leaving the confines of your comfort zone can also open the door to new chances that you might have overlooked otherwise. If you did not step beyond your comfort zone and give the presentation, for instance, you might have missed out on an opportunity to make further advancements in your career or acquire new clients. Moving forward with your presentation could provide such an opportunity. Number 6. Model yourself after more assured peers. Think about the successful people you know, or search for someone who seems to exude assurance and self-sufficiency in their work, and pay attention to the mannerisms they exhibit and the way they engage with other individuals. To assist you in growing your sense of self-assurance, you might put into practice some of the methods that you see more self-assured colleagues using in their professions. Number 5. Create personal objectives for yourself. The way you feel about your abilities and how successful you are can be influenced by the goals you set for your profession, both short-term and long-term. You should give some thought to establishing a target for yourself to acquire a general capacity or a new expertise. Continue to measure your success by focusing on achieving a series of smaller goals that will help you attain your overall goal. You can see where you are implementing successful tactics to advance your growth if you evaluate every minor achievement you have along the way to obtaining a larger goal. This can assist in raising your confidence and move you closer to accomplishing the larger objective. For instance, one of your goals could be to raise the level of overall work productivity that you achieve. You can then define smaller target objectives to help you attain that goal, such as strengthening your abilities in time management or focusing on single tasks rather than multitasking. These are examples of target objectives. When you achieve a goal, such as boosting your productivity, you can feel more confident in your ability to carry out the responsibilities of your job effectively when you achieve subsequent goals. Number 4. Keep in mind the things that you do well. Because it demands you to evaluate both your successes and your talents, concentrating on your strengths might help you feel more confident in yourself. Professionals who are dedicated to refining their work frequently tend to concentrate excessively on seemingly insignificant slip-ups or faults rather than the larger scale of achievement that was achieved despite these specific shortcomings. If this is the case, one strategy that can help you combat this tendency would be to compile a list of all of your skills and capabilities, followed by a list of all of your accomplishments. You can make it a routine to read through them first thing in the morning and any other time during the day when you feel like you could use an extra confidence boost. Number 3, educate yourself through your past errors. In most cases, it is impossible to avoid making errors when putting improvement plans and goal-setting processes into action. The important thing is to critically review your past errors and draw lessons from them. Failure is difficult to accept, but it can affect how you apply your talents in future competitions. For instance, you may have formatted the code for a data entry software improperly, but rather than identifying the mistake and beginning from scratch, you may choose to investigate the location where you inserted the defect code and determine whether your error was the result of carelessness or a specific faulty code. You're therefore in a position to gain knowledge from this blunder by putting the information you gleaned from self-reflection to use in putting a stop to the error. Number 2, do away with all derogatory expressions. Taking an honest inventory of how you see yourself is yet another important step in constructing your self-assurance. If you find that you are unduly critical of yourself, or that you constantly entertain feelings of self-doubt, you may want to consider taking some steps to modify your perspective. You may engage in self-affirming behaviors such as concentrating on all the victories you've had in the preceding week or writing in a notebook about the aspects of your professional abilities that you admire the most about yourself. Continue to assess the good professional achievements you have achieved and continue to give yourself praise when you successfully finish projects at work or when you exceed the expectations of your management. Number 1, inquire about things. If you want to enhance your confidence in your career, it can be helpful to ask questions and be assertive when you're learning on your own. It is a good idea to make it a habit of asking at least one question at team meetings, project planning sessions, or conferences. This will help you clarify any information that could otherwise seem confusing to you. When you do this as part of your routine at work, you can boost your sense of self-confidence and self-worth via the contributions you make. This can demonstrate to the other members of your team as well as your superiors that you are willing to take the initiative when you believe you may need more direction. In a similar vein, you might have coworkers who are also trying to boost their self-assurance. In this case, if you make the effort to speak up and ask questions, you might be able to make your colleagues feel less anxious. So this is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.